We took a virtual look at the rise of veganism across the globe and how concerns about the environment could be a factor.
Americans that identify as vegan grew 600% in 3 years. There are basically 3 reasons why: animals, health, and the environment.
We shouldn't be eating a hamburger for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Upheaval, a massive change is required right now, one that leads to a new collective consciousness, a new collective evolution of the human race, inspired and enabled by a sense of urgency from all of you.
You can still eat delicious, healthful, exciting foods and meals, but you're not supporting your ingredients from a factory farm.
Veganism is defined as a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as is possible and practical, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. We chose a total of 4 people to interview for this video. One of the interviewees is not completely vegan, but is educated on veganism and eats a majority of vegan meals. The remaining 3 participants are completely vegan without any exceptions.
I would define veganism as not eating any animal products.
There's like 2 ways to describe veganism. There's one that's like plant-based eating, so kind of like you just don't eat anything involving animals or anything like that. And then there's like the vegan lifestyle, so you don't buy any leather goods or anything like that. You try to like, it can combine a bunch of different things like sustainability practices and things like that. So there's really like 2 avenues you can take, and a lot of people are moving towards the like whole lifestyle route of veganism.
I find veganism as eating ethically, without consuming animal products such as eggs, milk, any kind of dairy products, meat, seafood, butter.
I'd probably define it as just like a sustainable diet for the environment, but also for your health.
I'm not vegan, and my diet consists of basically no grains because I'm allergic to them. I'd say I'm 60% vegan, 40% not, because my protein usually comes from yogurt and eggs, and if I do eat meat, it's usually white meat, not red meat.
I'm mostly vegan. I eat seafood on occasion, pretty rarely, but I consider myself plant-based.
Yes, I'm vegan, so I only eat plant-based products. I don't eat anything containing dairy or like any meat, and then anything like animal byproducts, so no honey or anything like that.
Yes, I am vegan, so basically I just don't eat animal products, so anything from like dairy to poultry to meat.
I think the benefits are better health for your body and then better health for the world as well, so it's better for the environment.
For me, the benefits of adopting a vegan diet were originally it helped with my irritable bowel syndrome, which I had developed in high school, and then it went away when I went vegan, and then along with that, my skin cleared up. I don't have acne anymore, and since then I've done a lot more research on the environmental benefits it brings, and so that's my main reason for being vegan now, is the environmental factors.
For me, it was mostly just like a clear conscience of like not eating animals and things like that, but there's been a ton of research saying that like it's much better for your health, and it can just make you feel 100 times better, and like you feel more awake and ready. But for me, it was just clear conscience.
One, it's very environmentally friendly, so that's why I switched to the vegan diet, just because it's like the #1 way and easiest way, in my opinion, to reduce your carbon footprint. It has a lot of benefits for your health as well. I am not a medical expert, so I don't know exactly, but I've just watched a lot of like documentaries, and like your energy levels rise, your cholesterol lowers, so all around like good for your health.
I would say yes. I did EFS, and then that was like my only real experience in the dining halls, and every meal I didn't feel like I was starved or like I had to stick to the salad bar. Like I felt fine. And then like living in the house, I feel like it's good.
No, only because when I think of food trucks, I don't think of those having very many vegan options. And at the Hub or any restaurants like around, I don't think there are really any options as well, except for if you went to one of those little markets and there was like a snack you could find, I'm sure that's pretty easy, but it's not a meal, so.
I do think there's enough vegan options. I feel like if there's ever any vegan options, I feel really like blessed and that it's a privilege that there are vegan options, because there usually isn't. But I do think that with more of the campus going vegan, it would be cool to see more options.
Yeah, for sure. I lived in the dorms last year, and it was so easy for me to be vegan, honestly easier than living at home. You can go anywhere and there's like always going to be an option, especially in Seattle, especially on a college campus. And then now in like living in a sorority, the chef makes it really easy. There's other girls who are vegan, so they're very accommodating towards everyone.
I think it definitely would be beneficial for students, because just in my sorority, we've added more vegan options throughout the years, and I see my sisters just picking the meatless options because it looks better to them. Today we had a new vegan burger that was served, and a lot of my friends who weren't even vegan were just trying it because it was something new and exciting. I think it would, in the sense that it would also give other students who aren't vegan a chance to try it out and like see if they like it, or just like, I don't know, just give everyone the option to try it out.
Yes, because it would allow them to be healthier if they want to, and in the long run it'll also help the earth as well.
I think that, I think adding like mock meats and mock dairy products might draw more people into the vegan diet, just because they won't be so like scared by it. They might realize that like you can have like stuff that's really similar, though it is plant-based, and then hopefully like they'll transition more to like a fully plant-based diet.
After analyzing the data from our responses, we noticed that a majority of our respondees were not vegan, but did think it was important that vegans have the accessibility to vegan food throughout campus. 97.2% of our respondents reported not being vegan, while 77.5% said it would be beneficial to add vegan meals. Many said that a big factor that stops them from deciding to live a vegan lifestyle is the access and taste to vegan meals. Our respondents believe vegan options should be more accessible for many reasons, which include UW is an environmentally accommodating atmosphere, and the food should reflect this value. Many people are transitioning to a vegan lifestyle, and it would shed a positive light on veganism, and it would educate people on better protein options other than meat and dairy. As a solution, we ask that each dining hall on campus provides at least 2 substantial vegan options or ways to alter a vegan meal to make it vegan. We then ask that all vegan meals are flavorful and enjoyable, so that non-vegans are encouraged to consume vegan meals too. For example, using vegan spices or Impossible meat, plant-derived meat that tastes like meat, to enhance the taste. In order to encourage more people to choose vegan options, we ask that the price of the vegan options not differ extremely from the non-vegan options, and that the vegan options provided are nutrient-dense and healthy. In addition, we also want to better educate students during orientation about how the University of Washington accommodates for dietary restrictions in general, including veganism.